Princess Claire of Belgium visits a project in Molenbeek. Prince Albert II of Monaco presides over an award ceremony in Philadelphia. And the 9 sultans of Malaysia elect a new king in Kuala Lumpur. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Saturday, October 28th, 2023. Last evening, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco presided over the 16th edition of the Planetary Health Awards and Gala, held inside the Perlman Theater at the Kimmel Cultural Campus in Philadelphia. According to a press release, the awards, quote, honor students for the quality of their work in the field of climate change and living soils. Selected in the framework of an agreement with the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, student researchers were awarded scholarships for 2 years of research, end quote. On Friday, Her Majesty, Emerita Queen Sophia of Spain, presided over a ceremony in which Mr. Emilio Lora Tamayo was appointed honorary rector at the Universidad Camilo José Cela in Vilafranca del Castillo. According to the Spanish Royal Court, Mr. Tamayo is a researcher, scientist, and expert in innovation processes and knowledge transfer. Mr. Tamayo has published more than 100 articles in scientific journals and, quote, presented more than 150 communications at national and international conferences. He is co-author of 7 patents and more than a dozen books and specialized book chapters, end quote. On Thursday in Granada, His Majesty King Felipe VI of Spain, as honorary president of the Fundación SEDE, which is the Confederación Española de Directivos y Ejecutivos, presided over the closing ceremony of the 22nd Congreso de Directivos SEDE, held at Palacio de Congresos de Granada. The theme of this year's conference was Towards a New Business Leadership. According to the Spanish Royal Court, the mission of the Fundación SEDE is to, quote, gather different associations of directors and provide them with representation in line with the relevant function they play in the socio-economic field, as well as to stimulate their activities and coordinate actions for the benefit of the entities, confederates, and all their individual partners. And what's even more exciting is that today there are 37 associations, which total more than 160,000 managers from different territorial areas and sectors, and whose presidents are part of the board of directors of the Fundación. End quote. I hope they have good snacks at these functions. On Friday, Their Majesties King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sophia of Sweden attended the Royal Swedish Academy of Music's concert entitled 500 Years of Royal Music, from the Vasa Kings to Today, held at Uppsala Castle. In Brussels, His Majesty King Felipe of the Belgians received letters of credence from newly appointed ambassadors to the Kingdom of Belgium at Château de Lacan. The newly appointed ambassadors are from the Republic of Tunisia, the Republic of Lithuania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. On Thursday, Her Royal Highness Princess Claire of Belgium participated in a dance and movement workshop in Molenbeek with students from the Cardijn School. According to the Belgian Royal Court, the workshop, held every Thursday, is organized by the award-winning project Leon in the Class. Quote, in 2023, the project received second place in the Queen Paula Prize, end quote. His Majesty King WillemAlexander of the Netherlands started the first phase of the construction of the National Hydrogen Network in Rotterdam on Friday. According to RVD, the National Hydrogen Network will connect the major industrial regions in the Netherlands and with Germany and Belgium. Quote, the first part of the hydrogen network, a route of more than 30 kilometers from Rotterdam to Pernis, will be operational in 2025. The national network will ultimately have a length of 1,200 kilometers and largely consists of existing natural gas pipelines that will be reused. And what's even more exciting is that the network will have connections with large-scale hydrogen production facilities, import terminals in seaports, and companies at home and abroad that will use hydrogen to become more sustainable. End quote. In Norwich, His Majesty King Charles III of the United Kingdom visited the Priscilla Bacon Lodge Hospice. According to Buckingham Palace, the state-of-the-art palliative care unit has been specifically designed to allow patients to enjoy the surrounding landscape. During the visit, the King spent time meeting with patients receiving end-of-life care and their families. The King also met with volunteers, nurses, and doctors. At the end of the visit, the King was given a tour of the hospice's therapy garden, which enables patients to enjoy the lodge's outside space. And finally, on Friday, the 9 sultans of Malaysia gathered at the National Palace in Kuala Lumpur to attend the 263rd special meeting of the Conference of Rulers. The purpose of the special meeting was to vote on who will be the next King of Malaysia. In a unanimous vote, the 9 sultans named His Royal Highness Sultan Ibrahim Sultan Iskandar of Johor as the next King of Malaysia, well, for the next 5 years. Sultan Ibrahim will replace His Majesty Al Sultan Abdullah of Malaysia. You know, I'm really going to miss that guy. He's simply fabulous. I love his energy. He's always smiling. He's so cool. Anyway, according to a press release from the office of the Keeper of the Ruler's Seal of the Royal Court of Malaysia, Sultan Ibrahim will begin his reign on January 31st, 2024. After the official announcement, Sultan Ibrahim released a statement stating, quote, "I wish to thank my subjects in Johor and Malaysians all over the country for their prayers and well wishes on my election as the 17th King of Malaysia by the Conference of Rulers." End quote. So who is His Royal Highness Sultan Ibrahim Sultan Iskandar of Johor? Well, he's 64 years old, happily married, has 6 children, is quite active in various sports, and according to Reuters, collects, quote, luxury cars and motorcycles, has wide-ranging business interests from real estate to mining. A company he has a stake in has a joint venture with the struggling Chinese property developer, Country Garden, to develop a 100 billion project called Forest City in Johor. The Sultan has publicly advocated setting up a special economic zone between Johor and neighboring Singapore to strengthen ties, end quote. And with that, congratulations to Sultan Ibrahim of Johor, the next King of Malaysia. Yay. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I will be back on Monday, October 30th, with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful Saturday afternoon and a great Sunday tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, again, have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and I will see you all on Monday. Bye-bye.